Welcome back to the show, everyone. Full episodes on Tubi, Roku, YouTube, and the Fox Local app. Our guest today is a stand-up comedian who's also a writer on SNL. Maddie Wiener is known for her irreverent humor, poking fun at literally everything, ranging from, and I love this, pet rabbits to losing weight.
Recently, I went to an Overeaters Anonymous meeting on Zoom, which, no, I know, they should make us walk. Like, you can't let me go to the fat meeting from my bed. That's nothing. I'm rolling over to my laptop like, I think I'd like to change. It's like, yeah, get up. That meeting should be at the top of a mountain, you know?
Audience, give it up for Maddie Wiener, everyone. That was great. So nice to meet you. Welcome. Oh, that was great. It just struck me, Maddie, right there. You know, back in the day, we've been talking a lot about the 80s. We have an unintentional theme, but, you know, back in the 80s, The Tonight Show was like the launching pad for comedians. And look, it's changed now. I mean, you don't need gatekeepers. You can go right to YouTube and people can discover you. But it's still a thrill for you, and I know you work in that building, but that just hit me when I was watching that. What was it like the first time you come out of that curtain and you're still standing on the stage of The Tonight Show?
Yeah.
Take me to that moment for you.
Pretty crazy. I mean, Jimmy was really nice and really great. The thing that was really special about it for me, actually, I mean, the show itself was obviously so cool to do, but the Comedy Cellar is kind of my home club in New York.
Yeah.
And we sort of have a tradition of the best. If you're ever in New York, check it out. And but when a comic has a late night appearance, especially their debut, we'll all go to the Cellar afterwards and watch it on the projector in the restaurant upstairs.
Oh,
so all my
cool.
comedian friends got to come and we got to watch it together, and like that was really, really
I
special.
love that.
Yeah.
That is fantastic. Okay, you know this. You're in the biz. You know, the host gets cards about the guests and little bullet points. I got to tell you, this show's 12 years old. I've been in TV for 30 years. You probably have my favorite bullet point of any guest. Audience, get ready. She has a pet rabbit with syphilis. I mean, that has never been written on a card in 12 years of this show. What's up with your rabbit?
Well, so here's what I have to say. I will say, sadly, the rabbits have passed away.
Okay.
But, dude, Wilbur and Yoshi, I got tattoos. Yeah. I got my hardcore, like, hand tattoos, and they're for my rabbits.
Yeah.
But, so, well, here's the thing. The rabbit did have syphilis. But I have to say this. I showed up at the vet, and when they told me that, they brought him back out. He had these scabs on his face, and I was like, oh, my gosh, we got to take care of you. They brought him out, and they go, he has syphilis. And I was like, well, I don't. So, like, I don't know what you think happened here. Like, I want to make that so clear to everybody. I was like, I don't know how a rabbit gets syphilis. I didn't like take him to a 1600s tavern. You know what I mean?
Oh God, Maddie.
Well, and then I was like, how do you cure rabbit syphilis? Like, do you have medicine? And they were like, not really, because we're not an apothecary. So they just gave me like penicillin. And for a while, you know, I was giving this rabbit like 10 shots a day. But he pulled through. He lived to be 6 years old, which is pretty good for a rabbit.
That's a long
he had a
rabbit.
pretty good life. Yeah.
That is his. Why rabbits? Have you always had rabbits?
Well, so here's the thing. I no. The answer is no.
Yeah.
During COVID, I think like a lot of people going a little crazy, and I was talking with my therapist, and she was like, I really think you could use an emotional support animal. And I was like, I need a financial support animal. Like, that's not the problem. But ended up getting a rabbit because I was like a college student, and I was like, I can't take care of a dog. And like, they're amazing pets. People don't know this. They're like they were not in a cage. They were in my room. They used a litter box. They like slept in my bed with me.
Wait. I have so many things I could talk to you about. You trained the rabbit to go in a litter box?
Yeah, people don't know this. They'll like naturally kind of do that if you just kind of like, I mean, it's a lot of, can I say this on daytime? Like, it's a lot of like picking up rabbit poop and being like, no, over here. I mean, it is, you do this and you're like, okay, what is my life becoming? But if you do it, you can train a rabbit to use a litter box. Pretty cool. I will say too, when we were back there and they were like, she's talking about losing weight and pet rabbits. I was like, God, is that what I'm known for? That's not.
I know, because right under Maddie, it's great. It goes pet rabbits, body positivity. Right under rabbit has syphilis, body positivity. Yeah. That is what you've been reduced to here.
Dude, it's not great. Well, I am done with body positivity now because I finally got in shape, or I got Ozempic. Sorry, I said that wrong. wrong.
Yeah. Me too. I'm on,
Really?
Tirzepatide, best thing ever.
Same, it's amazing. But here's the thing, because I'm like, body positivity, I feel like it didn't work. We tried it and I loved the idea of it, but all it did, it made my friends be like, yeah, stay fat, you go girl. And I was like, I'm gonna die. Like it's not.
Yeah, it's not,
You know what I mean?
But
like, look, I'm like, don't bully me, but don't be like bigger. Like,
yeah,
we gotta we gotta let it go a little bit. Yeah.
How long have you been on it?
Maybe a year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 years.
Wow,
Yeah.
dude, it's like life-changing.
It's
it really
life-changing. It
yeah.
is.
Because, I don't know, I'm like, we tried to do plus-size models, and I'm like, I love the idea of it, but I feel like we didn't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, the plus-size models, I'm like, they're curvy, but they're never, like, poor fat.
Yeah.
A lot of groans. Okay, sorry, I guess we've never been to the state fair before. You've seen poor fat.
But what I gotta ask you, so we have 30 seconds.
Oh,
I gotta ask you, when you travel around the country, do you shift your, I always ask this of stand-ups because I think you guys are, it's such an art form. Do you shift your comedy depending on where you are, like your set? Do you move it around? Do you change it depending on the part of the country you're in?
You know, I don't change it for the location, but I try to let the location inform the act, if that makes sense, because I think what you want is material that works in a lot of different places for a lot of different types of people and people who aren't like you. So if you can kind of battle test it in different places, that's really what's helpful for it. It's the same act, but you're just trying to kind of like make it bulletproof, you know?
Well, if you're watching us locally, if you're watching us from around the country, follow Maddie on social. If you're watching us from our home city of Minneapolis, she's at one of my favorite clubs, Acme Comedy, here in Minneapolis this weekend. Get tickets. Give it up for Maddie, everybody. We'll be right back in a moment. Thank you, my friend. Thank you so much. What a pleasure. You're so great. Oh, my God.